All right. We are going over the highlights of the top 5 eye-powered characters. If you feel like there's a character that may have been missed, please do comment down below. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. There's going to be more on twitch.tv/RangerSwamp. And that's about it. Enjoy the video.
So, let me begin. We're doing the honorable mention. So I'll start first. Okay, Ranger Swamp?
Got it.
I'm going to go with Itachi and his Sharingan. All right. We're going to finish up our honorable mention round with Ranger Swamps. What's your pick, bud?
All right. My honorable mention is from a relatively popular game series. This is from the Assassin's Brotherhood. This particular ability is known as the Eagle Vision or Eagle Sense.
My number 5 is going to be from a book series that I've been reading. It's about Morgan Crow. She is a wondersmith. The book revolves around magic. Revolves around Magic Land. And then one of the main characters who is the patron for Morgan Crow, who the female protagonist, or the protagonist. I don't need to add female, but she is female. He's a patron. His name is Jupiter North. Now, Jupiter North also has special abilities, and he is what is called a witness. What he's able to do with his eye powers is to sort of see the strands of wonder called gossamer, and he's able to pick up just details that no one else can. For example, if you have a plate or a heirloom within the family, he's able to tell you when that was originally made. He's able to tell you who owned it to some extent. He's able to tell you the feelings of the past owners. So he has this ability to see the past as it relates to the connections of an object and to people as well. He can tell when someone's distressed. All right, what's your number 5, Ranger Swamp?
My number 5 is going to be the Ghost Rider.
Ooh.
And Ghost Rider is known for having many abilities, as he did make a contract with a demon. But there is one that is probably one of his most well-known powers. This is known as the Penis Stare. When Ghost Rider uses a Penis Stare against an opponent, what ends up happening is he makes them see all the things they regret and force their sins to come crawling back to them.
I'll move on to my number 4. It was already mentioned by... Who was it mentioned by? It was it McNuggets?
I believe so.
Okay, McNuggets had mentioned Medusa. So my number 4 is Medusa. Again, this is a Gorgon. This was a beautiful priestess who was attacked by Poseidon, and the punishment by Athena was to turn into a Gorgon. Very powerful, and the reason she's higher up than Jupiter North, than even Itachi, is because of how potent this ability is. All right, so what's your number 4, Ranger Swamp?
My number 4 is going to be a character from a video game series known as Nier. He is a little lad known as Emil. And his power is, actually very similar to Medusa's, but it works a bit differently.
Yeah.
Where Medusa's activates if you look at her, as well as she, Yeah. Wait, does Medusa turn you to stone if she looks at you, or do you have to look at her?
Well, you got to make eye contact.
Make eye contact? Yeah. It's a bit differently, because if Emil looks at you, you get turned into stone. Which is why throughout his entire life, he's lived with a blindfold on.
Okay, so he can look at the back of your head and you're turned to stone.
Yeah.
My number 3 and forgive me for this name because this name's kind of difficult to say, is from the anime Mushoku Tensei. Her name is Kishirika Kishirisu. She's a member of the Demon Clan. She has 12. He has a demon eye, and she has 12 types of abilities of the demon eye. Very powerful individual. She has magic power eyes, so she can view magic powers directly. She has identification eyes, which allows her to identify the details of an object. She has X-ray eyes.
My number 3 is going to be Nagato Uzumaki, also more famously known as Pain from Naruto Shippuden.
Yeah.
And I chose this character because, and Yoshi has listed these reasons, the Rinnegan was such a really impressive eye ability. I think of any character in this series, when they introduced sort of their eye powers,
yeah,
it was Pain, the one that they really emphasized. Like, yeah, even as a child, like when the Rinnegan came out, he was just a completely different person. And even here, you kind of see he's using the body of a friend of his and basically manipulating that with the Rinnegan. He became the 6 paths of Pain.
So I'm gonna announce my number 2 before anyone steals it. This is from one of my favorite limited animes from Basilisk. His name is Genosuke Koga. He's from the Koga clan. His eye power was whenever he makes eye powers with someone who has hatred towards him and has intent to kill him, it automatically switches back to that person intending to kill him, and they murder themselves. And you go, well, why is he number 2? Why would you put them at number 2, Genosuke? Why? I'll tell you why. Because my personality is like this. I'm the type of person who is either very, very, very liked or very, 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 very hated. There is really no in between for my type of personality. So I would take Genosuke's eye power, and I would be the safest fucker in the world, Ranger Swamp, because there are people that absolutely dog shit hate me, and they would all be dead. Like half the population in the world would be dead if I had this eye power. What's your number 2?
My number 2. This is one of the strongest warriors. He is known as the Azure Dragoon. This is going to be Estinian Barlenyu from Final Fantasy XIV.
Okay.
Estinian is known as the Azure Dragoon. This is a title placed upon Dragoon who are very special in nature and are worthy of wielding a power. This power is known as the Eye of Nidhogg. The Dragoon is entrusted with an eye that increases their power. The eye is absorbed into their very being, and it becomes their own ability. This enhances their... basically, it makes them as powerful as a dragon itself.
Okay.
As long as the wielder holds the eye, but it comes at a cost. If the user's heart is filled with anger or rage, the eye will feed on that and continue to slowly corrupt their mind. And Estinian is no exception, as the eye of the dragon he holds is the one that killed his family.
Oh.
Therefore, Estinian is constantly filled with thoughts of bloodlust.
What the fuck?
At the cost of increasing his own power. However, despite that, Estinian still fights to prevent the Dragon Song War. Alright. Well, for my number 1 pick, I had to go with one of the most legendary, one of the most powerful demons, and the wielder of the Dragon of the Darkness Flame. This is going to be Hiei, the demon from Yu Yu Hakusho with the Jagan Eye.
Yeah.
Hiei's powers come from many sources, but the one most powerful source is the eye he has known as the Jagan Eye. It's that third eye on top of his head that he keeps up covered in a bandana.
Yeah.
When Hiei pulls out his Jagan Eye, he gets access to darkness flames. Basically, flames straight from the underworld itself. And this was shown in the Dark Tournament against opponent with flames, who basically punched him so hard with the flame fist, he put a hole in Hiei's chest. The problem is, Hiei inherently absorbs and heals directly from fire. So the attack did nothing to Hiei. Hiei pulled out his eye, looked at him, and started summoning fire straight from the depths of the underworld, to which the flame opponent started sweating.
Very nice. I do like it. I do like it as a number one. Not again. I have not watched that particular show. So thank you for that. And again, I wanna say thank you for everyone else. Now, settle in, Ranger Swamp. Everyone knows my favorite character of all time is and will always be Superman. So go ahead and show his picture, Ranger Swamp, if you don't mind. I have from the very beginning.
And that's the end of the top 5 eye powers. If you feel like there is an eye power that may have been missed, like I said before, please comment down below. And that's the end of the video. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.